Alongside MK militants, Madiba would trigger his AK-47 lips, freedom for my people. Freedom for my people stuttering the F word. Freedom for my people wounding the oppressors with truth. You see, Madiba's legs were strengthened in the hip-hop emotion songs of liberation. Energized by the desire to eliminate the past laws and their restrictions, Madiba, superhero non-fiction, surviving 27 years of incarceration, returned to see a happier us. Yes, he returned to see a happier us as he waved his ANC fist towards the sky above us. Behold, a completed mission.
Let me take this opportunity to pass my greetings, particularly the African National Congress Youth League in particular, for having invited me to come and share highlights about my own hero, my own mentor, and my very own grandfather, whom from a very young age I had to learn and know that he's not only ours as the Mandela family, but belongs to the broader family of the African National Congress and that of our country. I therefore want to say good afternoon to all and all protocol observed. I was only a young boy growing up in Soweto when first and foremost I would hear on the streets during June 16 the youth shouting out in the streets, "Viva Mandela, viva!" And I thought, oh, that's my surname, I must be quite an important person. But then the most profound, then they would say, Mandla. I say my name, my surname, in the very same day. It must be very popular. My grandfather was born in a humble village of Mvezo on the banks of Mbashe River, where today I'm fond of being the chief of the Mandela royal family as well as the Mvezo Traditional Council. Emanating from there, his father, Nkosi Mpakanyiswa, was forcefully removed from mainly opposing foreign rule in our country and defying a white magistrate. We lost not only our chieftaincy, but our wealth in land and in cattle, and we were relocated to Qunu, where today our family is settled. My grandfather grew up with a denied heritage, which we are very proud of as a family, because our heritage, I can take you for a full lecture host, that dates back to 12th century, to King Tembue, founder of our nation. We are a family that prides itself in that heritage and lineage, which my grandfather was denied of. He was socialized by his father, naming him Kholihlahla, troublemaker. And you can begin to realize the many troubles associated with my grandfather and begin to understand the real ingredients in his birth and his father embodying that name upon him. But of most significant is upon circumcision, the Tembus bestowed upon him a name, Dalibunga, Adalbo. This name is a creator of parliament. And if you fast track years later, he was the creator of a first democratically led parliament of a free republic of South Africa. We want to say it is true comrades like Nkosi Dalibunga and his collective that the armed struggle became an entity to be recognized even beyond our borders. Because Comrade Tambo was sent on a mission to mobilize support from outside our borders. And that collective recognized one another, whether they were political prisoners in prison or whether they were forced into exile and were operating outside our borders. That legacy has not been left with myself as the individual, but is upon yourselves, is upon myself. It is upon all of us as his family, as his political party of choice, to ensure that we embrace it fully. You will come to realize, my Honorable Premier, that suddenly it's cool to adopt Mandela today. Some people want to speak eloquently as if that he belonged into their party of opposition. But he says, even in his own departure, when I get to heaven, I will meet a long-bearded man at the doorstep and ask him if there's a branch of the ANC here. And if he says no, I will know I have arrived at the right place, and I will begin doing the work of the African National Congress. We therefore need to, as a united family and as the African National Congress, to be protective and ensure that we preserve this legacy for the future generation. This baton is upon us to fully be responsible citizens. And I want to assure you that as a family, in our blood runs the colors black, green, and gold. Because that 27 years in prison can never be at a loss. Our decision was undertaken then. Our duty and our role is to ensure, my Honorable Premier, that we are of support to the political organization of choice to Sudalpo. And I therefore want to call upon all of you gathered here today as we celebrate the life and times of Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. Sudalpo, or President Mandela, from his coming out of prison, he undertook a journey of uniting our people through reconciliation. And it can never be about a black and white divide. We can never be stuck on a black and white racial divide. We need to come to a full understanding that this unity and what makes us the Rainbow Nation is about the gallant soldiers of the past who were both males and women, heroes and heroines of our country. Black being African, white, Indian, and colored, played a strategic role in ensuring the liberation of our people. And we therefore want to call upon all races that the African National Congress is not an organization formed for the black majority. It is an organization that belongs to the citizens and the people of South Africa. It is our time. Let us ensure that we live this legacy fully with no regret, proud members of the African National Congress. Phambili nge-African National Congress, phambili. Phambili. Phambili nge-ANC Youth League, phambili. Phambili. Enkosi.